Ah oui, et c'est Ronald. Donc en fait, c'est un plaisir, encore une fois, pour moi, et avec vous, et jeudi. Jeudi, nous voulons prendre un petit temps et pour nous parler avec vous in terms of being yourself. Be yourself. I think the best thing you can really do to yourself is be yourself. I think there's nothing more phenomenal than being yourself. Because when you are being yourself, you have no trouble into running into copying somebody else's where you don't copy it well. I think that there's no competition to be yourself because when you are yourself, it comes to you by nature. Oftentimes, I think we try to be someone else's and we're trying to edit ourselves, we're trying to modify ourselves, we're trying to filter certain characteristic about ourselves. But the truth is, people, no matter how you try to copy someone else, you will never, I repeat, ever, ever, ever be like them. Because God created you the way you are. I think, though, it is critical for you to really embrace your uniqueness and be proud of who you are. Now, I know when we are much younger, of course, we try to fit and we try to be friends with certain group of people just because we don't want to be rejected. We've adapt certain behavior just because we want to be friends with the most popular, I guess, group. It's within a school or whatever the case may be. But there are times where we grow up as adults and we still have the same mentality where we're trying to be someone else's. Stop copy somebody else's. That's what they call it, copy. Copy is not original. Once you are copying someone else's or you behaving like someone else's, then you know what though? You just no longer the original. Be yourself. Love yourself. And one of the things that I always, 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 always say is that when you love yourself first, loving yourself allows you to love other people. You can't, in my view, literally love someone else's if you don't love yourself. So embrace who you are, embrace your uniqueness. If, for example, you have flatty nose like me, accept it. You just can't change the fact that your nose is flatty. If, for example, you don't have a particular characteristic, and I'm talking about physical characteristic that you would love to have, accept what you have because God is perfect. God created you the way He wants to create you. So therefore, you have to accept who you are. And oftentimes, that's why a lot of people sometimes have what we call self-confident issue because you know what? They don't like who they are. They don't like their nose. They don't like their hair. They don't like their, shoulder. They don't like their feet. They don't like their behind. Or they have a lot of problems again with their physical attributes. But the fact of the matter is, people, you are you who you are, and you just have to be happy with yourself. Don't copy somebody else's. Do not be edited. Do not be modified. Do not be filtered. Embrace who you are, love who you are, and be proud. Now, obviously, there are times where when you have a lot of confidence, people will call you arrogant. People will tell you, oh, pense au son affaire. But you know what? Who cares? Because the truth is, the world, as I've always said, will always have something to do no matter what you do. No matter quelque chose soit fait, monde n'a toujours joué nos bagailles et puis dit. And I think the bad thing about those people who are always ready to criticize is they're also good at it. You know why? Because that's their nature. They've been doing it over and over. Quelque soit son mon a fait. They will fail over and over again. Soon or later, you'll be very great at it. Like I'll use myself as an example. I'm an accountant. Okay, I'm an accountant. I have more than 20 years experience in the field. So which means I believe that I'm very good. The reason being I'm very good is because I've been doing it for so long, so I can just talk it in my sleep. It's the same thing for people who criticize people. Because they've been doing it. It's their nature. They're good at it. But you know what though? Do not let other people distract you from doing whatever you want to do. Love yourself, be yourself, have the confidence to move on because people will always find something to do. Embrace your uniqueness, ok? C'était Ronald, donc c'est ça me fait avec aujourd'hui. Qui passe une excellente journée comme d'habitude et que bon Dieu bénisse. Merci, à la prochaine.